Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. And tonight, Steve, two top-tier teams going head-to-head. A lot of excitement around this one.
You want to see the best in the business go at it. Then you get a chance to measure yourself if you're one of those teams. I think other guys watching it on other teams, you get a chance to see great basketball.
And think of the viewership for this game, too, on 2K. They're going to love watching this one.
Huge!
What was that again?
Huge!
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Green is out there with Pachulia, and it's Durant in at the small forward. Here's Irving. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
One of the best small men in the league at attacking inside, Kyrie Irving.
1:25 left to play here in the first. Thompson outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
Smith kicks to James. From the line. And Pachulia pulls it down.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now Irving. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Green kicks to Thompson. No good that time.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Beautiful pick. Ugly shot.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw missing.
The 5th pick in the 2008 draft, Kevin Love entered the league with a maturity well beyond his years.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Amon Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. West is checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Good on the second free throw. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Curry with it. Pick by West from deep. And it's Stephen Curry with a three.
Stephen Curry shooting a three is like a layup.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And certainly one of the game's big.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me.
A heart and soul guy. Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Yeah, they were in total lockdown mode there. Can they keep it up for their entire game? It remains to be seen.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. A lot of defense at the forward spot with Iguodala and Green. Livingston is out there with Ian Clark, and it's West in at the center position. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved, and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. And guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, GA. Thank you. Livingston, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Williams kicks to Jefferson. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Shumpert. Just 5 on the clock. Snatched away. And they're running. Here's Livingston. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it's going to go on Amon Shumpert.
Shaun Livingston has really turned his career around, becoming one of those guards that you want to have on your team. He's a luxury because he can handle it and he can post up.
For Shaun Livingston, a lot of his scores come from him hitting a jumper on a smaller guard. His post-up game and turnaround shot are one of the hardest things to stop in the league.
And so many people say, well, he has an advantage because of his size and height. But first of all, you got to have the ability and skills to handle the basketball as a point guard. And so what, you're down there with smaller guys. You have to have skill set to make those turnaround jumpers. And also the mid-range game, that's an art. Shaun Livingston has mastered it.
Now here's Curry. From deep three-point range. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Warriors lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And we hope you've enjoyed our first. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They looked like a more focused team in the second quarter, and what was an early it is just about time.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland and East 4th Street, right in the heart of it all. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
The Warriors started off last season by winning 24 straight. That was the longest streak to start a season in the history of major North American sports.
Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Irving with a clean look, and it's all evened up. Irving's got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs. And you add in the wins to close the 2015 season, the Warriors had won 28 consecutive regular season games.
They were closing in on the Lakers' all-time record of 33 straight, set back in 71 and 72. One of the few records that eluded them. They took that hard start as motivation to go for 73.
The dish now to Green from the baseline. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that makes it 0 for 3 coming out of the half. Not what they wanted or were expecting.
It's stolen by Green. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. That one wide left.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And one of the most resilient players around, Tristan Thompson, hasn't missed a game with injuries since 2012.
And for a big man who plays the way he does, battling in the paint, going after every rebound, and also being the muscle for his team, it's impressive he's played this many games.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. Thompson outside. On the wing, Iguodala. Back to Thompson. Lots of room. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet.
Practice makes perfect. Thompson is just lights out on these shots.
Here's Irving. 7 points in the game. For the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 10. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cleveland ahead, up 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the... And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach...
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Cavaliers leading by 3. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry is out there with Ian Clark. Then there's West. And there's Iguodala. And it's Durant in at the power forward position. LeBron against Durant. The screen from Thompson. Off the pick. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Beautiful timing on the part of LeBron. Powerful move off the pick and roll.
Outside Curry. Inside Clark. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He delivered that pass right on the spot to his teammate who was on the move.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to James. No good there. The Warriors go the other way. On its way from Curry for two. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Kevin Love's checked in for Jefferson. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Ian Clark. .10 left in the fourth quarter. No good from Durant.
Okay, that lay-in. He's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
Irving for three. No good. Shot missing. And Golden State will come the other way. Durant kicks to Livingston. There's the pick. On its way from Curry for two. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
And if you're the defense, you probably should sag off him right now because he's not knocking down anything. He's not the biggest guy, but he makes up for it and then some with this insane vertical leap.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. Golden State also making some changes. Pachulia comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
As good as LeBron is at drawing fouls, still only a career 75% free throw shooter. Boy, what if he could raise that average. Nice job at the line to expand the lead.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 7. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. No good from Durant. Outside Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
They did. Fantastic run here to really put this game to bed.
Here's Clark, defended by Dunleavy. And here's Livingston. Pachulia with the screen on Williams. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Fry. Now Williams. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight. And I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
It was amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity. Kyrie Irving. And that's it for tonight.